Good morning, my Bewellians. It is day 6, I believe, on my Soul Self Challenge, and it has been a rough couple of days. The headaches that I don't know, I'm not the agitation of the nerve or muscle that has been causing the headaches, I believe, has resulted in some just a little bit stronger headaches than normal. So last few days I've been living in a pretty dark place. Hear some people talk about like the gray. Living in the gray has been, I look forward to living in the gray lately because of how worse it's been. But the last 4 or 5 days, best way to describe it, I guess, realized while I was just on my bike ride. One of the pluses I've been getting when I work out is a little bit more clarity, a little bit less of the headache, more relief, I would say. And today, I would say I got a little bit more of a connection with myself as far as who I am normally, not who I've been over the last 11 months, which been 11 months exactly to the day since I hit my head and started this journey that I've been on. But on the bike ride, I realized that not everybody understands what it's like to live with a headache consistently every day for the last 11 months. I'm not talking about people with migraines. Trust me, I get those every once in a while as well. Fortunately, that is more of a rarity, but I understand your pain as well. I understand your challenge that you're carrying. I'm not trying to diminish that in any way, shape, or form. But when you have a headache every day that is in that 3-4 range, where it's not debilitating, it's just there. After a while, I will say, it becomes just kind of baggage. It's just there. It's like you're carrying a suitcase at all times. You always got to carry this bag around with you, and it's just, you get used to it. And I would say I had gotten fairly used to it. It definitely challenges you mentally, and I highly recommend if this is resonating with you because you've experienced an injury of your own, or you've had a concussion, or you've just had you deal with headaches on your own. Talk to somebody. I definitely recommend that. I got a lot of benefit when I started talking to somebody about it. It brought up a lot of things that could be triggers for the headaches. At least stress is definitely a trigger, and it brought up a lot of things that I've noticed were stressors that I maybe didn't realize prior to talking to somebody. So highly recommend that. But what I realized is you don't know what it's like living like that. And I would say the last 4 days, it's been like living with a cloud that has just a lightning storm going off, and every once in a while you get a zap and it's a spike to an 8-9 headache that can last a minute, 5 minutes, an hour. On the rare occasion it lasts a couple days, and that's where I lived for a day or two over the weekend, probably Saturday and the Sunday. Fortunately, I will say it's nice being in Philly right now. Being a Philly fan, I should say, right now, because the Phillies made it hard to be in a bad mood, and then the Eagles, they gave me a little stress in that third quarter, but they have definitely been a positive thing to keep your mood, little free endorphins to help you going. But I would say that the mindfulness that I have been engaging in during this 6 days, though, has been eye-opening as well, to sit down and think about these questions that are posed by the challenge, by this 6-week Soul Self Challenge, and the curriculum that I'm going through these questions that it asks yourself. They're interesting, like just simple questions, like common sense, like, hey, if you, at the end of the day, what word would you like to be able to describe how you performed? Like, it's just simple. Like, were you a loser? Were you a winner? Do you feel accomplished? Do you feel sustained? Do you feel fulfilled? Do you what? Give me a word. Like, it's the nice thing to actually ask yourself that, especially in the morning. And then it's fun at the end of the day when you read and go, did you actually achieve your goal? And there's days, plenty of days over the last 6 days. I'm trying to think if I even, at the end of the day, realized, that's what I was trying to do. Uh, nailed it. Nope, didn't do it. So there's a lot of those where I don't know if that's my brain injury. I go, oh geez, I totally forgot that's what I was trying to do today. I did something completely different. But at the same time, it's, I don't know. I'm just trying to find a way to put into words how difficult it is to try to be just a positive. So back to back to the real world.